Welcome to Bad Expectations, episode 21. As always, I am Barry Underwood.
You pointed at him.
Yo, sorry.
You know the rotation, Evan.
My name is Evan Mumford.
It's Berkey Burke, and today we got another brother man on here. We call him the one, the only, Henok. I don't know your last name, Henok.
Thank you. Let's keep it that way. Keep it off the internet.
the
Edit that out.
Okay, I'll edit that out for you.
No,
Henok,
I'm
welcome to the
messing
podcast, man. We've been wanting to do this for a while with you.
Yeah, you're lucky to come in on our first aggressive pod.
This is a good day. I bring that energy out of people.
You do.
You do.
Plant seeds. Start discrediting my cab riding fucking knowledge.
Because people will be like, yo, this is the angriest I've ever been. I go, oh, yeah, I think I'm bringing that out.
Yeah, it's a great toxic energy, but it could be good. We'll see how this episode goes. Because you also did something very interesting. You brought us croissants. It was almost like, here's some croissants.
From Cobb's. Hey, shout out to Cobb's.
Shout out Cobb's Bakery. I did 2 weeks there in Oak Bay.
That's good.
Before H&M, I worked at Cobb's Bakery.
You worked at H&M?
Did they find out you were eating all the bread? They're like, what is...
I know. I actually couldn't cut the bread. I couldn't figure out the machine.
Oh.
There's like these 13-year-old girls like slicing it. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, I can't do it.
You know what? I don't think I've seen a dude working there.
Yeah, it was weird. I needed money because I don't have rich parents and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I was like, I'm gonna work at a Cobb's Bakery because it was just like, we're hiring. I walked in, he's like, you're hired.
Yeah.
Can you cut bread? I'm like, I think. Couldn't.
No, you're done with you now.
Yeah.
No,
But yeah, welcome to the podcast. Henok Meresa is doing comedy. We started comedy kind of around the same time.
What is your last name?
Marissa.
Okay.
You know the thing with last names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not... Because it's not a real last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a middle name. It's a made up. It's
So
like
that-
your
yeah.
grandpa's.
Well, I'm from Eritrea. If people know, if they know Burke or if anything. So
Yeah.
how they do last names is it's your dad's name is your last name, and that's how it works each generation, right? You're
So it
so
keeps
and so
changing.
son. Yeah, you're so and so. So every
Which
generation
is
is
weird.
just that dad.
Because my last name is my dad's last name. But he fucked up my first name in English, so he probably just doesn't give a fuck
Yeah.
about it.
Isn't your birth certificate like spelled wrong or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burke is not my real name. That's
Why, like,
it's
when
just my name spelled wrong.
when they immigrated here and they were like, "Yo, what's your last name?" And they're like, "What's the last name?" And
Right.
they go, "Your grandfather's last name." So like that fucked with my dad.
Yeah.
So he just gave him a name.
It's actually kind of funny. I at my work, I shouldn't say too much, but like I do process documents of a lot of people coming from India.
Yeah.
And when you come here from India, often they'll just use one name.
Yeah.
So just be like Adam or Mindy.
Yeah.
And they're like, but they would tell you over the phone, "Can you change your name?" I'm like, I can't do anything for you,
I
Mindy.
mean, yeah. There's a lot. And the annoying part is how much you have to go through to get that done.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh no, you have to go to these people, and then if your IDs don't match with those people, they're like, oh, you have to go to this person.
I'll
to
just
change
accept it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually funny, like watching you, obviously doing comedy with you for so long. I like to say your full name on stage, Henok Meresa. I think it's kind of badass.
Yeah.
But I notice most people don't even try to.
Because
do
I've
it.
told hosts, I go, because they go, I don't know how I'm gonna say it. I go, I don't care.
Yeah.
The audience isn't gonna remember my name.
Yeah.
Like, the only people who
I don't know
worry.
what's wrong with me. I always like say skip the last name, man. I'm not a last name guy.
Yeah, you're not.
I don't like giving people full fucking.
That's
names
like some
out.
street shit, though, isn't it? Like, it's a government name.
It's just decent fucking common decency, you know. But yeah,
But like white guys, our last names are our pride. Like, hey, Mumford, what's up? Like, it's just like that dumb white guy thing.
But it had like entitlement, didn't it?
yeah, like usually hockey or like, You fuck my girl, Mumford? I'm like, no. I played Pokemon with her.
But it's also like, I don't know. People like I said, people don't remember. Like half the time you do a show and people think you're someone else.
you know what's the worst thing? At my gym, they spelled my last name wrong. My last name's supposed to end with a U. They spelled it wrong in the books, and they put a Y, so they think my last name is Mary. So they're white bro guys. So he's like, "Yo, Mary!"
Yo,
They start
Mary.
cracking up. I'm like, "It's not even my last name." Like,
Yeah.
you know, they used to call like fucking I don't know, dudes Mary.
Oh,
He's being a Mary.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a
So they're all like,
sissy.
"Yo, Mary,"
Yeah,
and I'm like, "It's not
yeah.
my last name." They just don't get it.
And
Anyway,
they usually
sorry.
just talking last name.
Yeah,
I guess,
It just reminded me of that.
Yeah, that's sick.
Anyways,
No, well, welcome, Henok. We're here. We've got a couple things to talk about. With some whiskey. Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Episode 21.
shit, I'm all empty.
Oh, you're empty? There you go, man.
Yeah, there you go.
And Yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about it. We're going to, because this is a real podcast. One thing, but what I love about Bad Expectations is we talk about our shit. We talk about our feelings.
Really?
Yeah, and we just had a little a fight, Burke and I. And there's some fucking tension. And what we're going to do here, dog, is we're going to cheers it out. Love you, buddy.
100% love you too, man.
Episode 21. Now, what it is I'm a perfectionist, and I get really annoying when it comes to like camera angles and stuff. But this is a podcast. This isn't a Stanley Kubrick movie. It's just what I have to keep reminding myself of. But we're here now, episode 21.
21, man.
I do want to showcase Burke's shirt, actually. Can you get that in the shot? So this shirt is the one Shane Priestley has been making. And if you go to his website, I'll pull it up, shanepriestley.com. Those are available to order online now.
Yeah.
You can get any color, any size, and do it up. So they're available now, Bad Expectations t-shirts.
Holler at us.
It's nice to see Shane put his,
retardation.
I was looking for a better word. Into something he cares about, because when he tries, it's a great product.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or when he just ambushes you and he puts your face on something, and it's a dumb shirt where your hair is in.
Oh yeah.
My God.
And then people have to text you. They're like, "Hey,
Did you
I
just
saw
get a
some
Lord
guy."
of the Rings cutout?
He did. He has a large Gandalf cutout. That's going to
that's
be
pretty
in our
funny.
apartment. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Just scaring you. I got like one of those Bob punching dudes. It's like a dude, like the guy who looks like your bully in high school with no arms, just a torso. He's just supposed to beat up. And the first
that's for, like, fight
week,
training.
Yeah.
The first week I'd walk into my house shit faced middle of the night and just see a figure.
Yeah.
Like, scared the shit
big
out
dude.
of me. Yeah.
They look
or
like
I'd,
big dudes.
Or I'd wake up to take a piss in the morning and just faint, just like there's a white dude in the fucking
That'd be a
living
fun
room.
thing to move around without you knowing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What do you think a guy with no arms feels like when he sees those guys?
Oh my God.
Oh, you mocking me?
Yeah. Dude, he's so fucking. Yeah, so I can relate to Gandalf.
Yeah. And Bob is like, he's like a good looking guy. Like he has like a haircut.
Yeah.
He's like a tattoo like mom. Like it's just.
Can you get them? No, you couldn't get them in other looks, right?
No.
Hey, you know what? I feel like beating up.
Yeah, that guy can get weird very quickly.
You can only beat up white guys.
Because he's not even white. He's like a color no human.
Yeah.
He's like a weird beige, like Egyptian.
Yeah, they won't like. Yeah,
He looks like a pyramid. Yeah. Yeah, just got like a hick, got like Confederate flag.
a couple of
couple of black.
For real.
Hey, do you have this in black?
Yeah, man. First of all, I just want to shout out my homie Carl in Arizona for listening. Shout out Carl. He's always talking about us. Shout out
Oh shit, Carl,
Shrink
what's
Pink.
up, buddy? Shrink Pink also doing some showing some love.
Yeah, it's
I got
hilarious
no
because
one
he
to
was
shout
talking
out.
to my buddy Minkus, and he's like, "Bro, they're always shouting you out." So I was like, "My nigga Minkus told me that, so I'm like, I'm gonna shout Carl out." But we shout out Minkus with Carl. So I was like,
Minkus and Carl.
Minkus, Arizona
"No, they're just
boys,
homies, man. They're just
Arizona
homies,
boys.
Yeah,
They got nothing to do but listen to this, huh?
they show love, something that your friends don't know about. All right? That's an American thing. I can at least say people in Canada are a bit more. They're friendly up front, cutthroat in the back. Out there, if it's love out there.
I've had the opposite. I've had a lot of people show support to like a weird degree. Like that. I mean, I'm weird about it. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're regular people. They're like, no, we love listening to what you have. Send it to me. Tell me when shows are.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah, I gotta.
It really depends, man. It kind of goes both ways. I find some people are like overly like, yo, tell me every podcast you're on, your shows. Some of my other really good friends are just like, let's talk about grapes. Like they just don't want to talk about it.
I don't think I have one good friend here that listens to it.
Which
you
is
know what
cool.
I mean?
Like, this
but
is
in AZ,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh, interesting.
Well, it's distance too. Like a lot of my friends in Nova Scotia, I think, listen because it's like.
Yeah, I don't think it's distance.
Well, we hang out with
think it's
we
like-
hang out with
So,
everyone.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
like-
a different culture.
Like
So,
our
I was
ti-
gonna say, who are you in Arizona that they like you better
Yeah,
there
exactly.
than here?
No,
What's that?
we hang out with people here, so like they see us already. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I get what you're trying to say. I'm just trying to say that out there, even if I hung out with them, the still dudes would still
Oh,
show
really?
love.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
of course.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Homies are like homies out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't call a nigga out here before 1 p.m. You know what I
You
mean?
called me at 11:30 yesterday.
It was a pocket dial.
He calls me at 11:30. I'm like, oh, something must be wrong. It's like, Mark, are you okay?
Yeah, I pocket dialed someone and I texted them. I was like, yo, that was a pocket dial. And then they called me
Yeah.
later and I didn't answer. I go, yo, it's a pocket
Pocket
dial.
dial.
I don't know if they was calling just
That's
to talk
hilarious.
about something
Oh,
else, but I just cut it short.
I was talking to my brother, and my phone was in my pocket, and it just starts. I can't hear him, and it just starts ringing. I'm like, what? And I look, and it's calling Evan. I'm like, oh no, it's fucking 11 in the morning.
I used to have this. I don't know how, but my phone saved like a number to a speed dial.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh
And
yeah.
It was like just some lady. I don't know what it was from, or maybe even I don't even know if I had her number or anything. Like maybe my phone just messed up. So I used to always end up pocket dialing her constantly, leaving voicemails
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
she called me and left a voicemail. She's like, I don't
Yeah.
know what's wrong with
Yeah.
your phone,
Yeah.
but you pocket dial me and leave me like these crazy messages just because
Oh,
she's just
man.
hearing my night
Just
out.
you at Wendy's ordering JBCs.
All the time. All the time. She's like,
Walking
fix your
into
phone
comedy
and
shows.
fix your diet because I cannot keep listening.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I felt so bad.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
I mean, a phone call these days is like, it's kind of like an emergency.
You might as well walk into my house.
Like,
Yeah.
You might as
It-
well walk my
it's
house.
you get a lunch break and they go, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
don't drink on your lunch break or you
Yeah.
fail the class.
Well, that-
and you're sitting there like, who's doing that?
That's what
You're like,
like,
oh yeah, those people.
that's what like shop class was like in
Oh my
middle
God.
school. Like you just entered this arena where people could either A, build a car or B, not know how to work a hammer.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
was the guy who didn't know how to do any of it. And my friends were like building cars.
Same
I'm just
grades,
like,
same grades, same grades. Yeah,
That's
same
pretty
grades.
funny.
also, that's another thing that always bothered me with academics. Like I don't know if it's different, but in Nova Scotia, the kids who were like, you know, could build stuff, like carpenters were like the retarded kids.
Oh, big time.
But they were doing the most insane.
Oh, big-
Oh, yeah, yeah.
woodworking.
Yeah, yeah.
They accomplished shit.
Yeah, but they were like that was like the dumb people.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
looking back, it's like
No, they're great.
they're the ones. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, yeah.
I had well, he's still a friend of mine, but like he was the smarter of our group.
Yeah.
So he was in all honors classes, right? So we would like hang out at lunch.
Yeah.
And then, because we were all in the same dumb classes, and he's just like, damn, I wish I was in your classes. And I had to hold him. I go, no, you're going to have a great future. We are just having fun now because we're idiots.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't want to be in our English class?
Yeah. It would.
You don't want to be the smart kid in high school, though, man.
He didn't want to be, but it's like,
No.
yeah, good
Yeah.
thing.
But
No.
that is a feeling of alienation. Like when you're in
Yeah.
school, knowing that you're not a part of this, but you're still like taking part. Like remember being in biology, like dissecting a pig. It's like I'm not gonna be a biologist.
No.
Why am I?
Do they still make kids do stuff like that?
I
Yeah,
know-
yeah,
I
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I did. I
Why do we
dissected a
have
I did
one
pig.
that in the
of it?
5th grade.
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
Catholic school, yeah.
What did you guys say?
Wait,
That was,
Catholics?
that was a baby.
Yeah.
That was a human fetus.
Yeah. Fucking priest just
God's
had his
against
way and
this.
Fucking.
Look at it. Put your nose in it.
Yeah.
God hates that.
God
We
hates
got a-
dead
we got a-
babies.
We got a baby pig. I didn't. I
That's
just.
insane.
And the teacher did it for us.
Oh, they didn't make you guys all do it?
No, we
okay.
all had to watch it. It was like right here. And
Oh,
we were
that
right
smell
here.
too.
That's
is
a
something.
dude. That's a sacrifice.
Yeah, I was in the back of the room.
That's a Satanist ritual.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Me and my homie Josh, we were such class clowns, and we were the only ones that were like, "I'm out. This is too much." All the like nerdy kids were all in, and fucking.
It's weird the people who are into it because you're like,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
never doing this.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
Yeah, yeah.
when am I? Because
It was insane.
the
5th
time
grade.
between, like, they make you do it at 5th grade, and then when
Yeah.
are you going to do it? University? Like, why did they give you the
Go
intro?
fucking out, yeah.
That
exactly.
year after high school, it's so interesting to me because you have people who like flourished in high school, were like the great academics, they did
Yeah.
acid one summer,
yeah.
and now
Oh,
they're
totally.
like living on a
Oh,
ranch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they're gone.
Yeah.
Lose their mind.
it's so
Yeah.
funny
Lose
to
their
me.
mind, yeah.
Or like the jock who's like a cool jock guy now is like a fat alcoholic.
Oh,
It's,
easily.
it just how the different roots end up
Yeah.
is fascinating. Thankfully, I don't know about you guys, but I was like a non-entity. I was just like I was present, but I wasn't like a guy.
I was a guy in my group, but I wasn't like.
But you weren't like a guy.
I was cool with everybody.
We were
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
in high school. Like were you like, oh, that's Bird.
People knew me, yeah, but
Oh,
not
okay.
in like. I was just cool. I wasn't known for anything else but being.
You were just like a cool
I was my
guy.
brother's little. I was the crazy guy's little brother.
But you weren't like
Yeah.
the guy who like fucked Jennifer. Like you didn't have like
no,
a thing.
no.
She's just being Jennifer, like your title ship. Someone's
Yeah.
earned title ship through you.
Well, that's when I was back in my school. It's like, oh, that's the guy who has a dick that looks like a Pepsi can. Like
yeah.
there
There was those people,
There were
yeah,
guys
yeah.
who
Yeah,
were
there
like
was those
guys.
This is people where someone would tell you something, you're like, how do you know that? They're like, I don't know, someone else told me.
It-
It's
it
like,
totally
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Hilarious.
To this day, there's someone told me that this guy has a dick like a Pepsi can. Every time I see him, I just think of, oh, that's Pepsi can dick.
Call
And
him old Pepsi.
And I don't even think of him as a person. I think of him as
Yo,
a guy
he's
with
a can of
can.
you know
Pepsi.
what?
Yeah.
That,
Pepsi Blue.
after this, there was a show this week, and after we met, some girl was telling us, I don't know how it came up, but she told us that one time someone put a vibrator in her locker, and it was going off, and they called the bomb squad.
No.
And the bomb squad, and they were like trying to get in her locker. And then she told me something crazy. They made her open the locker. I'm like, okay, what if it was a bomb? They can't have
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah.
They're
Just the most cowardly bomb squad.
Like,
Oh
they didn't
my
have like
God.
a robot arm or something to cut the. And she told me, she was like, I was so nervous.
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
couldn't remember the combo.
Yeah, yeah.
So they eventually had to cut the lock.
Yeah.
And they end up being, the vibrator.
That's amazing.
You'd
And
be funny if
they charge her for the lock that they cut.
They
Wow.
charge the chick.
And by the way,
What is this,
I don't know
fucking
what
jail?
grade this was, but nobody forgets that. That's the story.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the story for this semester.
rest of their lives.
Yeah.
You're in your 40s,
Nothing
and
cool
you're telling
like
your
that
friends.
happened in my school.
I see you two. The gimmick you guys are pulling. You have the template.
We started it,
We can
baby.
do it.
You can
We
do
have,
yours.
we've got real chemistry. Why don't we just,
Hey, we usually have chemistry, man.
we take good expectations podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man,
you
it's
know?
all yours. Just pay us a 10% fee each episode.
Also, Burke, I don't know if you know this, but I auditioned for your role. So I got, so Evan sent out, I got the email and he's
Yeah.
he's like,
Oh,
he's like, I'm starting a podcast. I need 2 people of color. Right? He's like, I'm not.
That's and
It all unravels,
So I
guys.
got half a person.
well,
color.
the ad it actually said looking for a Henok type.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get it. He told me, he's like, we're taking someone cooler with more hair.
No,
And I was
I-
like,
we're going a different route with
I had
this.
to outsource it. I had to outsource it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
No, it's
Oh,
so
God.
funny. Actually, Henok and I were talking about it, like, as far as, like, in the comedy scene.
oh, you're
The white guy and his, like, black friend. It's just
'Cause
such
it's
a
like-
trope.
the because people were like, hey, we're not booking straight white males anymore, and everyone's like, that's fine, but how about someone who does a podcast with 2 people of color?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
You're like, and we talks somebody
They're like,
handicapped
that's
might
2
be.
more than
Yeah.
we know. So
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, no, that's half true for sure. I'm joking.
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
Barry and I talked. We've been wanting to work with Burke for years.
Yeah, we were gonna do our individual separate
feel like-
podcasts with them.
But I feel like it'd be just as easy for me to tell people it's like made up. I go, they're not even friends.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can probably sell it. You can probably sell it.
Well, it's
Especially
kind
on
of
this
hard
end.
now. It's kind of
Oh,
hard
yeah.
now. It's kind of hard now because the comedy's back.
Oh, to lie? Nah. It's easier to lie.
No, yeah, that's true. But I see, you know what I mean? We hang out at the exact same place.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Come on, you think those boy bands got along? They're hanging out all the time.
Dude, that's
God.
true, man.
Real.
Hey,
That's
once the
real.
money stopped, they stopped fucking
That's
making it.
real. One of my
Nobody checks in on each other
Yeah,
in those
yeah.
bands.
one of my favorite stories is the Ramones. Joey, the singer, and the guitar
Yeah.
player Johnny hated each other for the last 20 years of their band. 20 years. They were touring together in a bus and would not talk to each other.
Insane.
And imagine meeting like a fan, and they go, "Oh, I love Joey," and you're like, "Yo, fuck that guy." though."
So,
And she's like,
so
I
Jo-
thought you guys were friends.
Joey wrote a song called "The KKK Took My Baby Away," and the guitar player, he's referring to the guitar player as the KKK.
Yeah.
because he stole his girl.
God damn.
But they would ride together in the same bus to like Berlin.
yeah, sleeping in the same bus,
Sleeping in the
Sleeping
same
in
bus.
the same room.
Pure unadulterated hatred.
And what's crazy too is that, like, you spend so much time with someone. At some point, you're like, I could probably work on getting over this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, no,
of
let's
course.
double down. I just hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you for 24 hours of a
24 hours a day.
because that's what we're always together.
Especially if you're a creative, I find it with creativity, it's like Kanye West lyric.
Yeah.
Name one genius who ain't crazy.
Yeah.
With creativity and artistry, you're gonna be eccentric. And you're gonna be an asshole. You know, maybe I'm just excusing my
But
own
like,
behavior.
but
I was gonna say you don't gotta be.
But in
Yeah.
a group, it's funny to not respect the person who's in your group.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're
Weird.
technically equals, and he
Yeah.
goes, "I don't respect you, and I don't think you're good."
I
And you
love
go,
that.
well, you guys,
Like,
Yeah.
you know, in the Backstreet Boys, there's one dude, probably AJ.
Yeah.
It's just like, we don't like this guy.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But
He's old as fuck.
He can't dance. He can't dance. He can't sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not hot because those are
Yeah.
the things
He
they would have to
wasn't
say.
hot. And he couldn't sing. I will never understand why AJ was in the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, dude, was he their drug dealer?
He's just there too long.
Great
I think.
point.
Yeah.
Evan's poo poo corner. Why was AJ in the Backstreet Boys? Answer that. I
That's
would know.
pretty
You know,
far.
at this point, we could ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably
We're not that
Twitter.
far
They're
removed.
very reachable.
He's an Uber
Yeah.
driver now.
That's another thing with this fucking social media. It's really made that line gross, and that these people are approachable, which is so not cool.
Oh, it's brutal.
Like, I don't want to talk to my rock stars. I want them to be rock stars.
well, because also,
they're gods.
No, but also like we're talking to them when they're sad.
Yeah.
This is-
2 a.m. Couldn't jerk off. Couldn't get hard.
And-
he's just answering fan messages.
And if you say the right thing, where
But
you're
they
like,
wouldn't
hey,
talk
what's up
to you
with
when
this?
they were in it.
Yeah,
They've
that's why.
been the shit.
That's why now it's like even sad.
But
It's
could
like,
you
Catch
imagine-
22.
just
Catch
ignore
22.
me.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can DM like Jay-Z, like, hey, Jay. And he's just like, hey, Ben, nice to meet you. I'm glad
yeah.
you're a fan of mine.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, but
it
you'd
would
have
suck.
to.
It would suck. I don't
Can we
want
talk
that.
about Jay-Z's hair? Has anybody
it?
seen Jay-Z?
Isn't he doing what you doing?
Yeah, and he's like 60.
Hey, man.
I don't know his age.
What?
He's probably in his
It's
50s.
insane. He has Kodak black dreads.
I think that's just the move. I mean, maybe I would do it if I had hair, but like,
No, yeah, his age.
you want to give this guy shit for just growing old? What do you want him to be
No,
sad?
no. I'm saying to have that hair at that
Oh,
age.
you think he's supposed to be bald?
Yeah, like he's
Oh,
rocked
yeah.
a fade his whole
Oh,
career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, he's got the Jay-Z money.
Nah,
you
he's-
can put whatever
yeah.
in your head, man.
Absolutely.
That's good money. That's good.
Because so I follow barbers now that do the like fake hair. Have you seen that?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like my, I'm like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm thinking
No,
like,
no,
You just about, you almost
Do you
go?
actually?
Yeah,
I
wet
think
dreams.
about it.
just about
I think
do it?
about
Like,
I think
what
about
are
it.
we talking? Like $5 grand?
Wow.
Whatever hair you. No, it's not even that expensive.
No, it is.
What, like the follicle transplant or whatever?
No.
a
Oh,
glue.
It's a whole thing.
They
a
shave your
toupee.
head. Yeah, they shave your head completely bald.
Who's doing this?
The barber, and then he
You got
glues.
you got a plug?
No, I will go to these things.
Yeah, they give you a
right now,
bald
I'm
fade.
watching. Yeah, they get you bald. They glue this hair on.
Yeah.
and then they cut the hair.
Yeah.
Who does this? Is it
The
local?
barber.
Yeah.
I don't know if
It's on YouTube
Put it on.
everywhere.
There's
It's
all
on
the
YouTube
photos.
It's
everywhere.
probably in Vancouver.
Oh, like it's okay. It's not, there's not
Any
like
big city.
No. Yeah,
It's not like a local guy.
no, there's
Oh
not
my
one guy.
God, you're just gonna blast.
But
him.
it's like
Well, I just want
no, I'd shout him out. But like, listen, people
I
see
just
me
wanna-
now.
I
You
wanna
see
have-
me with hair, it's fake.
I want Henok
Yeah.
to do it. Is what I want.
It'd be hilarious.
When I first met you,
get a fro.
Kind of.
in fact, when I first
Who's
met
faded?
you, I have a very distinct memory of first meeting you.
You got typical Habesha hair, like loose curls.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Not like tight nappy.
No,
you
no,
got,
no,
like,
no,
loose
no.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
gross.
when I first met you, it was at Ratfish.
Yeah.
I was coming in, and it was like my fifth set, sixth set, still kind of
You
new. I was
feeling
hanging out with-
yourself?
I think I was
Oh, no.
hanging out with Shane at that
Okay,
point.
that's fair.
And it was in the days where like, you had to know your spot on the list. Everyone's really nervous about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had asked for my name on the list. I got my name. Then you come up to me. You go, "Hey, you. Where am I?" And I'm just like, I don't even know who you are, man. You're like, "Where am I on the list?" I'm like, "Who are you, man?" And you were like, "Let's check my name." I was like, so you told me your name, and I looked you up on the list. But I think back then you did have like tight,
I'm very
little hair.
I'm weirdly forward with people, and then they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You were rocking some like Chinese Echo or something. Like you were like a dragon shirt or something.
Oh shit!
Is that possible?
Oh shit!
This is 2014. This is 2014.
Yeah, it was a big Wu-Tang phase. No.
Oh my god!
I remember you were draped in a dragon or something. I was like, this guy looks
my
cool.
God.
That was, yeah.
And then like you disappeared for a bit, right? You didn't
Yeah.
do comedy for a bit.
No, yeah. I think I was just working too much.
You were working.
So I
a
was like
lot.
working hours that shows are on. And
Yeah.
like, I just can't go to shows.
And then we went at it heavy for a couple of years at Ratfish.
Yeah, that was fun.
So
It was a
shout
good
out
time.
Ratfish Comedy,
Yeah.
Henok shirt right there.
It
That's
was
a
a good
show.
room. It was a good room to bomb in. It was a good room to watch people bomb in.
Yeah.
It was on so people who are from Victoria. It was on a street that's just outside of the city center. So like you had to kind of go there to like comedy.
Shit neighborhood.
Yeah.
Shit neighborhood. So like if you went
Great
there,
wings.
you liked comedy
That was the
traditionally.
big sell.
That's how you get
The
people
big
to
sell
shit
was they
neighborhood.
would have the wing deal.
Wing deals.
Yeah.
The restaurant would offer the wing deal for those shows.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I missed out.
That's
Dude,
what
it was-
people knew.
I was
yeah.
downstairs Sundays and Wednesdays
Yeah.
eating wings.
So
They
that-
give you the wing deal in there.
Yeah, it was Mondays was
Mondays
the open
and
mic.
Thursdays.
And then there was
Oh,
a
wow.
select
It
show
was
if you
grilled
did
cheese
well.
night.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where Henok and I and Barry cut our teeth. It was just one of those rooms that like it was harsh, and when it was bad, but it was really great. That's where I started doing crowd work, and I found my voice in that room.
Yeah.
Without that room, I would never have been the comic. Nothing. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to,
You know
like-
when you still suck, you're just like I still
Yeah,
suck.
yeah. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be
It's
like
weird
that
to tell
guy.
people when they're like, it's hard to just be like, because when people watch you, because I had some friends come to shows and they're like, oh, that was great, and then you're like, no, here's why it wasn't great, and you tell them the parts that sucked, and they're like, well, I enjoyed it. You're like, I
Yeah.
don't want to take this away from you.
And that's something,
Yeah.
That's something everyone should learn if you do art or comedy. Don't never take that away from someone. I used to do that too. Like great set. I'm like, no, it actually wasn't that good. I actually said this joke
I
wrong.
fucked this up. This wasn't funny.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
boring. Just be like, oh, cool, thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
In general, just keep it short.
Yeah, it's actually one of
Yeah,
my
be cool.
In general,
Be a
yeah.
cool guy.
Yeah, but I also don't know
I
how
fucked
much.
up the other week. This chick asked me how my night was. I was still hungover.
No.
I told her about the dream I had. You know how
No.
embarrassing?
No, never. No, big rule, never. Dream, hey, never.
I was
Guess
hungover.
what?
Yeah,
I was
dream,
hungover.
dream never.
I
no
was
one.
hungover, and I
There's no
literally,
good
I
dream
texted
story.
her after. I was like, I hope you never text me back, and I will be fine with that.
Yeah.
Because I realized right after, but you know when you're hungover and you're just
Hey,
like,
how you doing,
who gives a
Burke?
fuck?
Well, the spiders in my head last night were attacking this droids.
No, she asked me how my dream was, and I took the bait. I took the bait.
No, don't never take the bait. Just end it.
I wasn't sober. I was fucking drunk from the night before.
Yeah.
I was feeling myself.
Plus, it didn't help that you had Evan in the background. Is that Henok? Is that Henok?
Was that day?
No.
No, that's another. I got a date with another Habesha girl coming up. Well, I didn't even get a date with that chick, but yeah,
The other chick.
yeah. I was trying to tell this guy earlier that I've been laying off the jerking off. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're doing the no fap.
Yeah.
Done that. Been there.
Exactly. When you got a date, you want to be 10 hot. Testosterone.
No, it's only
peaking.
3 days. 3 days it recycles.
Does it?
Yeah.
What do you mean it recycles?
Well, 3 days is when it plateaus as far as sperm.
You know so much about hormones.
Yeah. For
Like
real,
every,
right?
I've never met somebody. I've never met somebody who knows more about brain chemistry and hormones.
I used to be a sex guy, cum guy. I used to come a lot.
Yeah.
But also, it's very interested in human sexuality. And as far as I used to do that shit too, where it's like, don't jerk off. You have 3 days, and it plateaus, and the testosterone spike.
There's nothing worse than jacking off the same day.
No, because you're not going to do
fuck.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for it.
Well, it is. It's
And I'm trying to
At our rate,
paint a girl. You know what I mean? I'm trying to Bob Ross.
There we go.
Switch, you know what I mean?
trying to Bob Ross a girl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint you a little sunshine cloud.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Dude,
I'm trying
This
to
is a
paint
happy little
her.
accident. This is a happy little accident.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're gonna create a happy little accident.
There's a tree right there.
Dude, I
We're
want
gonna
to
put a little crow right there.
I want to fucking Banksy a girl,
Yo.
dog.
What does that mean?
Just disappear and don't let her know
Yeah.
who did the work.
Yeah, she never knows who did it.
Yeah. Who was that? Why is there a mess in my living room?
Someone call the cops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No. Yeah, man.
Who's the splatter artist?
Who knows?
Pollock?
I want to Pollock a girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Ross, bro. I'm trying to paint a bitch
I gotta
face.
call-
But 3 days, dude. Don't go more than 3 days.
No.
Every 3 days.
It can actually
Just
clog
hold
up
every
your
3 days.
A
epidermis.
week.
It can actually clog your epidermis.
What if you forget how
Lie
to come?
detector determined that was a lie.
Whoa.
That's a lie. I can never.
You imagine that? Just a pure stop sign?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You're just puzzled.
Yeah. Sorry.
Usually
Hold on, baby. I'm perplexed.
Wait, is this a riddle?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
noticed more
man.
Ethiopian girls?
Because
Because I got a phone call yesterday.
Yeah.
And a friend was like, "Hey, I'm at the bar with an Ethiopian girl. Come here." I'm like, "Why? Why am I here? This is the
I don't like
sixth
that.
story
I
I've
don't
heard."
like that.
I
That's
did
pressure.
when I did my census,
Okay,
that
I'm
was
gonna-
one of the
It's
questions.
like, hey, nigga.
Did you notice more Ethiopians in your
just tell me
neighborhood?
to come
Very
here,
funny.
and I'll pull up, and then I'll be surprised, and I will, you know what I mean? I don't
No,
need to
'cause
add
now-
in pressure.
No,
Like,
now
yo.
she's like expecting something. She's
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
then
this
you
guy."
gotta pull up looking
Hey.
like fucking
I
Diddy.
thought when you said you got a call from an Ethiopian girl, I was like,
No,
you've
no.
won a free cruise. Like,
No. They're not that scam artists.
my
They're not that
I got a visual of that. That was funny.
talking about dreams, man. I fell asleep listening to Drake last night.
Nice.
Talk about dreaming, flowing through the six with your woes, man. Because all my dreams were about like being like a cool guy. Because I was listening. I would wake up and Jay Z's like, "Yeah, I do really cool things." I go back to my dream. I'm like doing cool things in my dream. Anyway.
I had a nightmare. Last night. Last night I had a
Oh,
nightmare.
Jesus.
I woke up in terrible shape,
Oh, it's spun you out.
and I went back to sleep. Back to that nightmare.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's how it
too.
goes.
I
That's
do
how
all
it
day.
goes.
Yeah.
You ever ran into a side chick from your previous dream, and you don't even got a side chick? Bro, my dreams are insane.
Your
dog.
subconscious
I
is
go
whack.
I go,
Yeah, your
I go-
brain is.
I go back into dreams into the
You
same.
gotta apologize to some people. I'm guessing or something.
Yeah,
I
there's
might,
some
I
demons.
might. There might be a video floating around. No, I'm joking.
I do.
Just joking.
I
You
do
got a dream
work.
catcher for him.
For real.
Amazing.
That's what they're for.
I'll pay
Yeah, of
you.
course.
Yeah. That's what they're there for.
No, they're for
Yeah,
white
right.
people to pay $30
Oh, that's
for.
fair.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put in their cars. You're like, you're not sleeping in there. What is
Yeah.
that for? Why are they in your car?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Dude, you guys
Yeah, I never fuck with Dreamcast.
do you guys do day like I do work in dreams? Like I literally sometimes I have a job as an accountant. I'm just like, yes, let him in. And just,
My dreams are all about like that day. A lot of it's like that day. Like, I was playing soccer with Conor McGregor and his kid the other day. Like the week I watched the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
That's fair.
Insane shit.
Yeah, because that's in your conscience. You think about that shit all the time. Whereas I think about pussy and guns and
Yeah.
fair,
Cool, yeah. I'm gang banging. I'm twisting my
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
slapping niggas left and right. Fuck you say, nigga.
I remember a
me
time when you
outside.
were a vegetarian. I don't know if
I
people
met
know
you
that.
as a vegetarian.
That's correct. I was veggie
Yeah,
for
yeah.
5
Only
years.
time I ever ate tofu was because of this.
And I remember a lot of stories where some meat would go missing.
You were a meat
No,
bandit.
No. Henny's on some shit.
You're a meat
That's
bandit.
his own little theory.
Hey, he was a vegetarian to us, but in secret.
Oh,
Bit of a meat.
It was his own little
Bit of
theory
a
that he
meat-
cooked
yeah.
up. He
No,
cooked up. He
no,
started
there's no
talking
theory.
around town.
There's no theory. Shane Priestley can confirm.
Shane Priestley, look at he's making shirts like this. You can trust that guy?
Oh, I don't know. You're the how high your voice just went there.
Do you remember
That's an
when,
admission of guilt.
Is that an admission to
Do you remember we were at Heckler's and someone ordered?
Yes,
you
I
ordered a
remember
veggie
that.
wrap and someone ordered.
It's a highly
wrap.
controversial.
Yeah.
Highly controversial.
And you know, one wrap shows up. So Evan assumes it looks like the veggie wrap. Sure,
And it tasted like veggie wrap.
it's clean, and he goes, "That was delicious."
It's a delicious veggie wrap.
Then the veggie wrap. Shows
No, it's highly controversial. That was put on me. That was placed on me as an act of crime. In fact,
I'm just saying. You know, are you the same way?
With
You know, are you the
donuts.
same about donuts the same way you were about
No,
meat?
because I get sugared out. I get insulined out.
Okay, that's fine.
I get grumpy. So
Okay.
what's like salt and I'm fine.
All right, you know what, that's fair.
Do you remember like as far as changing when I was doing comedy? Do you remember my suit phase?
That's when I met you.
I did a suit and tie phase.
Yeah.
It's a very
For like for like 6 months to a year.
There's a lot of people who do the like. I gotta dress up.
I gotta
Yeah,
dress
you know,
up.
they
They're
treat
like
it like it's the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Kind of, and like some of the guys I grew up with were kind of suit and tie guys. I really like some of that stuff. So for a while, I was wearing suits 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane? To
Who's
think
the
about?
Mormon dude who used to do it too?
Oh, right.
Logan. We don't need to talk on him, but
I'm just saying he wore a lot of suits. It was fine.
it's a style of comedy, right?
They're always too big, which
Yeah.
you know you wear a suit
Yeah,
every
no
day.
comedian can fucking pick out a good suit.
Part of the bit.
But if you were was it?
No.
Wearing a shitty suit.
For me, it was just
No.
everything was too tight. And I wore the glasses and shit too.
Yeah. Big fat Superman up there.
Big fat Superman.
But it's just something people think they're supposed to do.
But I think when you start comedy, you try to find your voice, and like, it took me a while. Like it took you a while. I do crowd work and improv and stuff. You weren't doing your swagger when you first started.
I mean, yeah, but it's like you're mostly just nervous. Like
True.
people are staring at you. You don't know how to react to that.
Yeah,
no,
but
lights are so fucking bright. Like it's
and
odd.
It's such a weird thing, like such a hack thing to say. Like these lights are bright, but when you've never done comedy before,
It's cooking you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
insane.
yeah.
Cooking.
Ratfish
And
in
people don't tell you
particular.
that.
No.
Yeah,
unless you take a fucking comedy course. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
hack
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
Like, no one tells you. By the way, these are going to be obnoxious
yeah,
because a lot of people grow up with theater and stuff maybe that we didn't. We just weren't used to it.
yeah.
But it's something you just don't realize, and also moving the mic stand.
And
Just
you're
dumb
nervous.
shit like that.
Yeah.
And like
Right?
you're just getting really nervous.
Yeah.
That's
And,
actually one of the nicest things, or one of the best things that Drew Ferentz told me to do. He's like, before you do anything, just get the mic comfortable.
But it's,
Isn't it? It's just kind. It's like kind of setting up your station
but
for
it's something,
cooking or
it's
something.
something you traditionally wouldn't think about.
Yeah,
Because you just go up there, I gotta tell my jokes. But you don't think about the mic stands blocking the view of the audience, stuff like that, right?
all right.
Let's do it, baby. What do we got?
go.
Get into the questions.
Let's get into it, dude.
All right,
Just the ones that make sense. Some of them are probably.
Nonsense.
all right. This one's from Alt Generic,
Okay.
whoever the fuck you are. Does that mean anything to you guys?
All generic, that's my friend Joel Gray in Nova Scotia.
Whoa.
What's up, Joel?
Yo, shout out to the bank out there.
Shout out to Bank of Nova Scotia.
Yeah. All right. What's the most amount of time you've spent at a Wendy's?
Love it. This is perfect. I know exactly why he asked this question.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes.
So I'll start with mine because I know this is pointed towards me because this is what I used to do. So after high school, I was like pretty much straight edge. I didn't drink or smoke or do any drugs.
Yeah.
And I had a job. I worked at McDonald's.
Okay. Ooh.
So I had like, and I lived at home, so I had like
Yeah,
a lot of like money.
You were flush with cash, yeah.
I was flush.
Yeah.
So I took my friend out, shout out Adam Kavanaugh, and we would go to punk shows.
Yeah.
And if there was no punk shows that weekend, we would go to Wendy's.
Okay.
And we would spend 12 hours.
all day or half
Wow.
the day
We did
It was
shifts.
just like the mall.
We did
hanging out
shifts.
and like eating the whole time, or
We did shifts. So
Real flush
because
with cash.
we'd bring like music to listen to, and it was we were the Baconator Boys.
that's what they call you.
Or is
You
that?
knew, you knew all the employees.
I knew it was like me and Peacocks. Like
Yeah.
I walk in.
You're a regular.
They went do you want 2 bakes? Or
Yeah.
And they would spice
Hey,
them up.
We'll bring it to your table. And we know where you
There was
guys
at
are.
one point where I was in discussion with a local branch manager to create an Evan Baconator, where they were going to start selling it. It was a Baconator, but it had one of the chipotle sauces.
Oh, a little spicy, a little kick.
Smothered
Before
all
it
over.
aioli.
Baconator with a kick. Listen,
Before aioli.
let's not kill that idea.
I'm not against it. So, and it's funny he brings it up in front of at least two, maybe possibly three Wendy's enthusiasts.
Okay.
I was there with you
Absolutely.
recently.
Yes,
Yeah.
big time.
We went there.
I skipped Wendy's
Big
yesterday.
shouts out to Wendy's.
Yeah.
You skipped Wendy's yesterday. So before the show at VEC, we stopped in and got a couple
Yeah, we
JBCs.
did. Yeah.
I got Wendy's
spicy
last
chicken
time I was
combos.
there. Actually, was with Evan.
We got a couple JBCs. It's so top tier. It's not even funny.
It's great.
Yeah. But anyway, I would put in shifts there. I'd spend 12 hours a day.
We
there.
do that at the mall.
My peak is probably a couple hours at a Wendy's, but not 12. But
I would design
Yeah.
burgers.
I'm in there too long, but not. I didn't get to know anyone. I'm
12
they're
12
like,
hours.
what's that guy doing?
Can you tell I'm a routine guy?
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm like in Peacock's routine. Like Wendy's was my spot.
Yeah.
When I didn't drink.
You're too young for like coffee shops or bars.
Yeah.
So you're.
Yeah.
Oh my
What's
God.
your next thing?
Wendy's.
It's like it's the same as when you go to like a small town. And you go to you stop at the one McDonald's, and all the like teens are hanging out.
Yeah,
there, and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
Like, oh, this is their because they don't have
This
anywhere.
is their spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like 20 of them,
it's a
just like
slime
running around. You're like, what the fuck?
Lord of the Fries.
Yes.
That's not bad, dude.
That one fell face forward.
It's good.
That's not bad, dude.
Not a big pun guy, but it's good.
I know, and I kind of had trouble getting it out too.
Yeah.
So
that was
Lord
half
of
of it. That was half of
Fries.
it.
I think it was the delivery on that.
Yeah.
I'll edit that tight. Anyway,
No, you keep that one in.
I'll edit it as like Lord of the Fries.
Yeah.
Speed up.
Yeah.
You're like, holy, that's quick.
Nah, it's really smart. So that's mine. You guys have anything to add to that one?
Honestly, just enough to get the food.
Yeah. The
Yeah, like
drive-thru
normal,
out here.
like a normal
That's my
person.
go-to.
Yeah.
Like a normal
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, well, I can't just hang out at like fast food joints because like the complexion of my skin. People are like, oh, of course. Like,
You should be working.
yeah, right.
Funny.
Nah, you just,
That's hilarious.
You buy enough that you're like, I earned the right to stay as long as I want. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
you spent $25, okay?
This is like,
But then that leaves me with a dilemma, like a bunch of people looking like he had to buy that much food to hang out here as long as he's doing.
this is like my teenage way of putting shares in Wendy's. Like you
Yeah.
just,
Oh my God.
No, I'll go through a stack of
We're gonna
Wendy's
fuck the
coupons.
market up.
yeah. So I roll into fucking Henny's car.
yeah.
First thing he does is pulls
That was
out
hilarious.
coupons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course. You're like my mom.
But you save a bunch and you get more.
yeah.
My
use
mom
them.
doesn't eat fast food, and she gives me coupons for fast
Oh, yeah.
food.
That's
Look
fire,
at that.
dope.
Yeah, yeah.
man.
They gotta
Yeah.
use it.
I'm like, Ma, I don't eat there
Ma!
that much. Hey, Ma!
Not fat anymore.
Exactly.
Can pull my card.
There
I
you
call
go.
people bitch all the time.
I was born in the fat.
All right, Max Bag Jaffe. Weirdest food white people love.
Well, I guess I'll take the lead on this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of it.
I love meatloaf.
Yo, it's a great
I've
answer.
never-
Is that
It's a
weird?
great
Is
answer.
that right?
It's horrible.
I
feels-
love
Oh,
meatloaf.
Do you?
What's the
Celery.
What's the Christmas one? The fruitcake.
Fruitcake?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
love
yeah.
fruitcake, but
That
that's
thing's disgusting.
people do love
It is
fruitcake.
gross.
that's
I fucking hate it.
disgusting.
Black licorice.
I hate black licorice with a
I
fucking
love black
passion.
licorice.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm-
white guy thing, maybe.
I think black
Yeah, I
jelly
don't
beans
like
I'm
that
alright with.
shit.
Not
Yeah?
licorice. What's
Do you
egg
like-
salad? I fuck with egg salad.
Do you like
I
meatloaf?
fuck with egg salad.
I fuck with egg
that's the
salad
thing.
too.
I fuck with
Do you like
egg
That
meatloaf?
shit's fire.
No, not really.
Meatloaf's trash. Casserole's trash.
But you like meatloaf.
I don't like. Yeah, I love meatloaf, but I don't care for casseroles either.
This is the
Oh,
same
I love
thing.
casserole.
It's the same thing.
It's not my jam.
Yeah. I'm not a
Let's
fan.
see here. Fuck, white guy shit.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch some more.
I don't
Next
watch white
question,
people
next
eat.
question.
Sometimes.
That's how much white people shit could we think of?
Yeah, okay.
It's always
Well, I
something.
think we got
you know
on
what?
Burke's nerves
You know
here.
what? Wait,
No, I'm just
this
saying,
one always
like-
gets me. Living on just bland foods is always
Yeah,
good to me
well,
too.
and that's it. I grew up, man, like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you throw bland food in, that's
Dude,
fine, but like
literally-
no spices.
literally pepper.
KD's the shit.
Yeah.
though.
Literally, pepper is too much for some people
That's
in my
what's
family.
crazy.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Paul from Peacocks, the chef. Like he
Yeah.
Chef.
yeah.
Yeah. He makes certain things so good. Certain things.
Like, dude, like my
I
dad,
would say.
Frank's Red
Yeah.
Hot Sauce. He's like, "What?"
Yeah. That's like a gun in the fridge for him.
All right, move. Okay, our boy Dustin. What is the best way to spell? What is the best?
spell.
Yeah,
This is
the
honestly
best
for
spell
Henny.
in
Not
WoW.
answering that.
So it's a World of Warcraft. We should let everyone know. What's your username? What's your Twitch channel, baby?
No Twitch, no username, just on there like a degenerate.
Are you still
Don't
playing?
look for me. Yeah, big time.
Are you really?
Oh, heavy.
Wow.
What do
Oh,
you
yeah.
play?
Are they gonna hear that?
No,
Oh.
it never picks up.
Really?
Yeah.
It always fucks me up too.
What are you gonna?
He plays World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm heavy on Blizzard. I don't condone what's.
I heard there's a Blizzard controversy right now.
It's bad.
I heard about that.
Listen, it's
So Blizzard's the company that puts out WoW. World of Warcraft.
Oh,
If you talk to me after I game, you could tell if it was a good session or a bad session, and that was a problem.
Do you have like a personal computer that you modded and all this?
Yeah. It looks like, and I've told people this because I have like a different case for
Is it Alienware and shit? Like,
it looks like one of those dune buggy cars.
oh yeah.
Oh,
It's like it's got like a rolling cage around it.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Henny's a great gamer. We actually don't have many gamers. You're the first real gamer we've had on.
Nobody
so.
games.
No.
I play GTA just to like get up.
No, but I'm talking like
No, I don't
PC.
game.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So because I always joke with like because it's like 2 monitors and a colorful keyboard, and you're like, you don't work with computers, so why do you? Well, why is it like that? You're not a DJ.
Exactly.
You're like, I just like watching 2 shows simultaneously. Like,
Yeah. Friends in the office together.
yeah. I mean, people are gaming now. I mean, what did people do for the last 2 years?
Yeah, a lot of. I mean, that's when we got a PS4. I started playing GTA.
I got fat and skinny.
You got fat and skinny. Yeah.
That's fun.
a lot
That's
of
fun.
people
You
did.
started fat. You're like first half fat,
Yeah.
second half.
A lot of
right
people
down.
did stayed fat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. No, a lot of people got. I mean, I guess you're not supposed to say.
Well, we can say it. It's bad expectations, baby.
Yeah, but a lot of people did get fat. And
People,
you're
people,
like,
Yeah.
people got fat.
yeah.
Yeah.
The like structure of their face. Is
I mean,
different.
I gained 30, probably lost 20. I need to lose another 10 to get back where it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. People get fat. Let's be honest about it. It happened.
But hey, there were people who lost weight though. Shouts out to them.
Shout out to
And
Bert.
shouts out to people who got fat. I mean,
Hey,
this is
man.
your new life.
Live
This
your
is
best
good.
life, yo.
Yeah.
You're more powerful than you were before.
You are more powerful.
Technically, you're more powerful.
It's harder to take you down.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with cultivating mass.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Right.
How's it
Courtney, is this the
DJ exit right there? All right.
And next up, we've got
Yeah,
3
next
Days
up.
Grace with.
We have Cinnamon hitting the stage.
All right there.
ahead. What was all of our first impressions of each other?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Like I met you at Peacocks.
Yeah.
I thought you were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I met you at Ratfish. Didn't think you were hilarious. No, I'm just kidding. You were great.
No, you can be honest. Yeah.
No, I thought you were great. I remember being upset because I saw you for the first time, and I was like, oh god, like I saw you and Shane. I think the first time together.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Were we doing our buddy act at that time?
No.
Bad cop, good cop?
Yeah.
first time I met you was actually at Ratfish too. I met you. I
People
met.
have a lot of I was mean to them stories.
Yeah, well, you weren't mean.
You were mean.
Not
to me.
mean.
I was like, why is this guy wearing a dragon hoodie yelling
Yeah,
at me?
no.
Not mean, but they'll like ask something, and I'll say something.
No, you're
No,
just
well-
you're real. That's all. It is.
No, like one of my favorite when we were talking about Ratfish earlier. One thing I liked is that you can get some really good critiques from good comedians. And I remember one that I walked by. It was you and Mikey Dubs were by the bar, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And you're like, "Yeah." It's like, "What did you say?" No, you said, "No punchlines again, huh?" And then I walked by, and I was like,
That's
"Fuck."
a mean.
Well,
Yeah.
not to like get like.
And that was what Mikey said to you.
No, that's what you said to me. And then Mikey just
trying to clean
Mikey's
his
the
name up.
nicest.
Mikey just
That
sat
was
there.
definitely Henok.
Mikey just nodded at me, just like, "Yep." It's like, "Fuck."
Well, not to like philosophize about comedy too much, but I kind of come from the Whiplash angle where it's like I told you guys earlier when I did that. I once set of the night.
Yeah.
And asked the producer of the show, "Hey, can I do 5 minutes on the next show?" And he's just like, "You're not ready."
Yeah.
I believe in that angle. As far as becoming a great artist, you need to have people blockade you at every step.
To a degree, like it's like,
To a degree. Don't be a psychopath.
yeah. But wouldn't you rather someone tell you that, like, yeah, that's not good, or instead of you bombing?
Because if everyone's great, then what's the fucking
It's
point?
brutal. Also, I met Burke the first time at a strip club.
Oh,
Shouts
wow.
out
What?
to the Fox.
Wow.
Oh,
He was sitting front row.
No, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
Smell the whole area smelled entirely like weed.
Weed.
So it was like a but
Back when
it
I
was just-
smoked the ganj.
It was like a
Ponda River.
Thursday night maybe or
Ponda
Tuesday
Boy.
night. It was a night that was like there was like
Like amateur night?
5 to 8 people.
No, I wasn't there on amateur night.
Yeah, it was like 5 to 8 people. It was not. It was just like a weird off night.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah, it was
drinking
like a
problem.
Like a
Tuesday.
select show
It was
for
like a
the strip
Tuesday,
club.
Yeah.
So we're there, and like it
Me and Cinnamon
smells.
are fucking-
It smells entirely like weed, and there's
Yeah.
only like 7 people there. So everyone just looks like him.
Yeah.
That guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And they go, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "You're fat, then.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
backpack kid.
Yeah.
Oh, you were backpacking.
Yeah, this
Kanye,
is his
baby.
backpack
Kanye,
kid."
yeah.
And I knew he was Habesha.
Yeah, of
So
course.
start talking about that.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then you're like, yeah, I just moved here from Arizona or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were fresh from Arizona?
This is a
A
long
couple
time
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple years in.
Couple years
Just a
in.
couple years
It was
in. Because I've
back-
been here 10 years now.
Because I've re-met you in different friend groups. And they're like, hey, this is I go,
Oh, that's
I
weird.
know him.
That's weird.
Yeah, why do you know him? I go, I've met at the
Isn't
strip
that
club."
funny?
I only have like maybe 2 friends from that generation I still talk
So
to.
you,
That's what I'm saying.
you were a floater. You kind of floated from group to
No,
group.
but no.
we just keep
people move.
weirdly
people move.
meeting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not even a...
Some
but
people stop going downtown. I started going downtown late.
People change. Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, it's fine.
Either way, it's fine.
No, but yeah, I met. That's a good point. I used to fuck with the pre-drinks there, or
Yeah.
was this too late to be
No, it
pre-drinking?
was like... It was like a... Because if you went to the Fox enough, you're like, oh, some of us just have drinking problems. Not drinking problems, but like...
I
You're
used
not
to
even,
love the
you're just-
pre-drink there.
Dude, you're just drinking their one beer, whatever. You're like, order something. You
Yeah,
know, you're
yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
we'll take a picture.
Let me
and
get
they're
the
like,
house logger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or you're like,
Let me
I'll
get the
take-
pussy, the
I'll
stank
take-
puss on the rocks.
Whatever you say
Yeah.
you order, it's the same. It's like a green texture, like
Yeah.
yellow beer.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no way this is anything else. They go,
Yeah.
oh yeah, coming right up.
Oh my god, they used to serve food there, but I could never eat food there.
Yeah, I don't.
The Chinese food's good. They
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that place is dope.
You know-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You know what?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's funny? I've
I
never.
got an A&W across the street. I used to
They
go
did.
there.
Yeah.
There's this strip club in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia called Ralph's.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, no joke, had the greatest seafood chowder.
Dude,
Like chefs would like go there.
it's just, it's not
I
like
can't.
they're
you
still
imagine?
working with the same like
Yeah.
kitchen etiquette. It's not
I
like
guess so.
it's not like the cooks are strippers.
Hoes
Like,
walking through there, yeah.
you know, when people
just
like
twerking, fucking.
people are like surprised. You're like,
Yeah.
they're just regular dudes who work in a kitchen.
No, but the etiquette's a lot. You know what I mean?
What
They're
etiquette?
still FDA. Like
Yeah.
it's still approved.
Yeah, everybody is. But if you're trying to act like strip club fucking
Well, I'll take you to Ralph's,
kitchens
man. Let me
Oh,
take you to
are
Ralph's.
gonna
Homie.
have a better they're gonna have a worse chance of being fucked up than like
Okay,
one without strippers.
okay. Let me give you the
It's a strip club. They don't give a fuck.
fine. Let me pitch it this way.
Maybe Canada's different.
You think they're gonna give those strippers food poisoning and they're gonna hit the stage?
I
and
would
then
argue
what?
they go the
that's
strippers.
fair.
It's not the food
I would
for the
argue they go
strippers.
the other
Yo,
way.
the strippers are eating that food.
No, yeah, of course you guys would. I would say the opposite. I would say the opposite
No,
because
'cause
it's not for the strippers.
No,
the
but-
strippers are on coke. They're not eating.
They're gonna.
Hey,
the
let's,
health-
let's
Let's
not-
be real. Let's be real.
Hey,
health
there's a sober
inspectors-
stripper. That's not fair. That's blasphemy.
No,
Dude, the health
man.
inspectors are
stripper
going to be so
community
much
doesn't
tougher on the
recognize
strip
you.
clubs.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the food's going to be better.
Yeah. Listen, Skinny
Yeah,
Burke
that's a good
is
angle.
way different than Fat Burke was sitting front row.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He didn't
Fat
get-
Burke's
Hey,
eating the seafood chowder and loving
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
He's loving
Yo,
it.
if Fat Burke
No,
could
I don't
see
eat seafood.
Skinny
I don't eat
Burke
seafood.
now,
I only. I
you're
I know.
chilling there now.
I
Look,
don't
you
eat
go all
seafood.
Excuse me,
hygiene,
ma'am.
all judgmental.
I think we actually have one left from Courtney that was pretty spicy, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Between Evan, Burke, and Barry, who is the most likely to let fame corrupt them?
Probably me.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? This is
Yeah.
the thing.
I don't know. I
I've
don't know.
already,
If Burke,
I've already
if
let
Burke,
it corrupt me.
This
Yeah.
is the
Like
thing.
a little amount of
No. This is the only problem or difference. It'll corrupt you and destroy you so fast that I wouldn't mind. 'Cause like you'll be, you know what I mean? Because you'll get crazy famous. Like you could get crazy famous, and then you'll destroy your career because you're a maniac.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
And then be back down to not famous
That's
just as
exactly-
fast.
Yeah.
Just as
That's so
fast.
funny.
you'll be
But
an
like- but-
AJ level from Backstreet
But
Boys.
even
Oh my
doing
God.
that Vancouver Island Brewery commercial where they did that algorithm push on this commercial I was in.
Yeah. I've seen you a lot accidentally.
Yeah, so people come up to me in the street. They're like, "You're that guy." I'm like, "Goddamn right." I am."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But for what? You know, you're shoehorning. Like I do a lot of things, so
Yeah.
it could be
Yeah.
anything.
Oh
Check out my
God.
podcast.
Yeah. Oh, you know me from my music.
Yeah.
So I think fame's already kind of corrupted me in that way. Is I do love when people recognize me, and I always have, and I'll abuse that power.
Yeah.
But end of the day, I'm a creative person. I don't think it's actually going to corrupt me morally.
No.
I don't think it's gonna
That's
corrupt
usually
any
how
of
it
us.
sneaks in, though.
Yeah.
It'll get to Burke's head.
Definitely not
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
You'll
I've
get-
already been the shit since I moved here because I'm
Nah,
black. And there's
Burke.
no black
Burke.
people
If you
here.
if Burke gets buff, then maybe. If you start adding like
I
some
don't wanna see
real,
If you see me
Listen.
fighting in the streets, no, it's over. I've
Burke's got an
I've
ego.
never
You
been in a
Think you'd be
street
regular,
fight.
Barry? Or do
Sorry?
you think you'd be meaner?
I'd be.
No.
Barry's kind of hard to get a hold of, so he'd be even
Yeah,
harder.
I think I would be.
Excuse me, it's TMZ, Barry. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay.
No.
Barry.
Yeah.
Barry doesn't have the ego that I know. I'm not going to speak on your behalf, but I have an ego. You definitely do.
I sure do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barry,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't really carry that.
Dreads are on top of my head.
My hat's on back. Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Burke and I are probably the ones that fall forward.
I don't think I would, man.
I'm telling you right now, I've told people.
Honestly, I have a brother that I hang out with a lot, and like people like that, when you have like close family that you're like that,
I think so too.
I can't go anywhere without my brother calling me out 1,000% honest how he feels. You know what I mean?
I've told people to their face.
Yeah.
That I go, this is as nice as I have to be to you because this is the level I'm at.
No,
okay,
no.
so
I love it though. I
you
love
hope-
it.
Like, just hope I
Yo,
stay right here.
I know that. Yeah,
'Cause I
I
have
seen
to
you
know.
walking into a comedy show with Wendy's and a drink
What's up, baby?
while they're selling alcohol
Okay,
food.
yeah.
I'm like, this
JVC,
nigga walked in.
Cut the line.
Yeah.
Grab my seat.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
lied my way in there myself.
Nah, man, I'm down with that.
But no, yeah, I have like family and shit that I can't. I have like little brother energy. I can't.
Dude, of course I'm gonna get checked for it, but I'm still gonna be a maniac, you know?
No, not me.
That's why.
All right,
you
man,
know,
we'll see. I guess you haven't had the fame I've had, so.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But no, like
You're
I'm.
wearing your shirt, a picture of you on your shirt. he's like, no, man, it's never
Yeah.
like this.
I only wear my merch now.
We got
I'm
more.
letting it get to my head, but this is me.
We got more hot shit coming with pictures of me on.
Man,
it.
I'm
so
such an
fun.
ambiguous Asian in that picture.
I know,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, he
I'm
can't-
sticking-
Brighter
I'm
the more it's in
sticking
the
to
sun.
it.
You're the dude from The Office. What's his name?
I'm sticking to it. You look like.
the Mexican dude.
Yeah, yeah. That's what. That's what.
I
That's
said
what.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think it looks like the Mexican sheriff off Narcos, and I'm sticking to that. You guys haven't watched Narcos, so you don't get it. But
I'll watch
he
season
looks
one.
just like that. Yeah, well, you
I
know
was
who
gonna
I'm
have
talking about then.
No,
There's a
well,
white one and a Mexican one. The sheriffs, they're interrogating the Narcos guys.
Yeah, I'm giving him Oscar.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah,
him Oscar.
yeah,
I gave
yeah.
him Oscar
I've never
for
seen The
him.
Office, so fair.
Yeah.
You gotta watch. What did you watch for the last 2 years?
I don't watch shows. I watch comedy podcasts.
Yeah,
Podcasts.
only bad expectations.
Yeah.
EA Sports.
Yeah.
It's in the game. All right.
yeah, I think that's this.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Hey, Henok, thanks so much for being here.
It was great. Are you doing shows this week?
I'm doing the Mint on Wednesday. I guess the audio might be at Wednesday.
Maybe I'll pull
Yeah.
up.
Pull up for sure. Do you have anything you want to
Aren't
talk
you
about?
doing VEC Saturday? We're getting tatted Sunday on the 8th.
Oh, I'm doing
Yeah.
Herman's.
Herman's, yeah, that's what I meant to
Herman's.
say.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
Herman's
On Saturday?
Jazz Club Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks,
Oh,
man.
come to
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Herman's Jazz Club on Saturday.
That's
it's a
really
late show.
Good, yeah, it's a good show. 10 p.m.
I stuck my way into the back being black last
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Henok.
You just be like, yeah.
so catch me while the should be tickets available. I'll post that. But Henok, anything you want to promote?
Nah.
We're
Very
having
reachable. I'll be at shows.
That was a subtle
say what's
shot.
up.
I had to say that.
Yo, look out for
That
my.
was a subtle
was
shot
not a
he just
subtle
said.
shot.
He asked him that off camera. He doubled back.
Okay, that is what you did do.
I pick up on shit,
Dude, you
man.
ain't shit.
No, dude, you're looking for it. Henok, this was a pleasure, man. Did you have fun?
So you got
Yeah, it's
anything
great.
coming up or going on?
Oh my God, Burke's still on it. Burke's still on it.
Yo, this is the thing. Burke, we can't ride on him, but he won't let.
Yeah.
He's like, this bit
Nah,
is for me,
I know.
and I'm
Yeah.
burning
I
you
know.
for it.
It's his thing. It's great.
No.
Yo, Burke, what do you got going on?
It came around that quick. That
What's
was
Burke
that
got going on this
short-lived.
week?
I don't got shit going on, man. I got a date with a Habesha ting that's
There
fine
you
as
go.
fuck.
Hope it
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
well. Tell us
I'm
where
gonna
you're
be
going. Hey,
slinging slices.
Yeah, where are you going?
tell
Where are you
the
going?
fans where you're going. We'll make you
Come
look
cheer
good.
me out. Come cheer me outside the window.
No,
Probably a
fuck that.
sushi
don't
place.
Don't say that.
I'm just joking.
Kanye West.
Protect yourself,
That should
Burke.
be out.
New
August-
album, Kanye West, is
August
Friday. Hopefully, we'll see. He actually, I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Other than that, my name's Evan Mumford.
All right, it's Berkey Burke, you bitch.
Barry Underwood.
Henok Meresa.
Peace up, A-Town down.
Thanks, guys.